Alright, you guys, I've just come home from an evening run, and if you haven't tried it, you should really go out and do so because, there's nothing better when the sun starts to set and you're just running without headphones and all your thoughts just come rushing to you. Um, and you get all these ideas and inspiration and things that you're grateful for. And on this run, I really, one thing really struck my mind, and that is how we as humans really take many things for granted. Like about 5, 6 months um, back, I couldn't go out on a run because my hip was just fucked up. Um, and then I had a surgery, and now I can go out running. I can do all these things that I couldn't do before, and there's just moments like these when you realize how much you take for granted, because I couldn't even go on walks. I had to stay home when people went out for walks and got some fresh air, and that's also one of the reasons why I quit my apprenticeship back then, because after a day on work, after walking so much and just standing up for hours, it hurt like a motherfucker. I was just in crucial pain. But now, really, that when I've um, switched to this entrepreneurial route and I have had this surgery, there's really many things when you don't stop up and take a look at what you've done and how far you've come. You really take a lot of things for granted. So that's just a advice for me, to really stop up sometimes and just look back at how far you've really come, and the things that you can do but others can't, and you just take those things for granted. So yeah, that's the the motivational or life lesson for this video. Another thing that I want to share with you guys is that one thing that I also really realized today was that your brain stores information in different ways that you consume it. So what I mean by this is that a few months back I bought the book The Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. I've read the whole book and I got a ton of things and I read them down and I started implementing things. And then a bit later I bought another book called Magnetic Story Selling by Russell Brunson and Dan Kennedy. And in this, when I bought this book, I also got a bunch of courses with it, and including Expert Secrets live training. And I've just watched it today and really saw if I could get more, if I could squeeze the lemon a bit more. And it's fun how when you read something, it stores in one part of your brain, and then you watch something and listen to something, it stores in another part of your brain. My hair is just flying everywhere. And as I started to watch and hear all these things that I already knew, subconsciously, but when I really, I've heard them before, but when I really listened in again and started to try to work on these things that stored in a different part of my brain, this really gave me more epiphanies, even though I've read the whole book. The principles is still the same, but it's funny how you just learn new things in different ways, even though it's the exactly same things, but it's delivered in another way. So that's a funny thing. That's why I can really recommend, whenever you buy a book, then also buy the audio version, because even though it's convenient, you can listen to the audiobook, but it also stores in different parts of your brain. Yeah. And it also, this, by me watching this course or live training, it made me consider one of the things that I've already built out that I thought was great, and then I re-edit them, just because I thought I could make it better. And always this principle, more people don't need to be taught, like people need to be reminded more than they need to be taught. And that's really a key component, because I know you've learned a lot of things, but if you don't remind yourself of them or like implement them and like make it a routine and really honing these things in, like your mind will just forget them, and there's no point even to learn the things in the first place, because it would just go in one ear and then out the other. So bunch of life lessons in this video, but I just wanted to share those with you guys. And yeah, I've built on my offer today and really see how this, like the end of the tunnel, the light of the tunnel really comes out, and how like so much things that I didn't knew I needed, but like if I want, like I have so much perfectionism, like I want the best of the best. That's why I'm taking a lot of time. I'm really reconsidering all these things, but like you still have to put it out in the market, and that's what I'm gonna do. That's also why I'm doing all these videos, and soon you will see some of the things that I've been working on. So that's exciting. For example, like in my new opportunity or my offer, the way I would differentiate myself was through message alchemy, and then my unique mechanism would be subconscious selling. But after watching the course and thinking back, I know somebody I've seen a few guys who also talked about subconscious selling and all these kind of stuff. So like I re-edited the things and came to the conclusion of also eco-selling. And that's really a unique mechanism that I can use to differentiate myself. And that's what I'm gonna do. So tons of exciting stuff. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.